Daily beer review time. I score beers out of 100. We have the Rolling Mills White Noise, which is the Belgian Witbier, 4.5% ABV, made with some curacao oranges, some coriander from some special places. You know.
Dhania.
Then yeah, that's what he said.
Yeah.
Poured by Anant.
Yep. As always.
As you can see, the head it's decent head.
I mean, it's come down because it was poured like 10
It was
minutes
poured
ago.
like 1 minute ago.
10 minutes ago.
Cheers.
Cheers. Not one of the better Belgian wits out there.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's got some. It's got a very wheaty smell to it as well. Like there's some very malty, wheaty smell to it.
like honestly, like for lack of a better word, it smells like it's going off. It smells like it's going bad.
No, it doesn't smell that way.
I mean, I don't know. It doesn't smell like a normal wit.
Yeah. Also, it's somehow way more bitter than a regular Belgian wit.
I'm quite surprised. I mean, I was expecting this to be like really amazing. I was expecting like this to be amazing because the previous beers
We were
had-
expecting another 80, like,
Yeah,
another
yeah, for
80
sure.
beer. But yeah, this is somehow more bitter
Yeah.
than the. So, when I read that Curacao orange,
Yeah.
I kind of lost hope. I don't know why.
What do you know about Curacao oranges?
I had another beer where it stated the same thing that, we've made it
Yeah.
with amazing
1 second.
Iberian
Yeah.
mandarins and like all those things
Okay.
where they go overboard with the ingredients.
Uh-huh.
Like they act too snobby and too high. Oh, Curacao orange, and then the taste doesn't follow through. Like that's what I feel.
This absolutely has not followed through.
Exactly.
Like, have they just like
Exactly.
put weird, like are you just saying that they put weird ass words and come up with an inferior product?
That's marketing for you.
That's marketing. That's true.
Yeah. So that's what I feel has happened. Like, I was kind of switched off when they said Curacao. Again, it's the flavor doesn't go through. There is this very weird bitterness. I don't know why it's, And honestly, the past 2 beers I've had of Rolling Mills have been very
Were
good.
amazing.
Were very good. The first beer, the Nipa we started off was very, very good.
Mhm.
And I'm very surprised that this is just not,
This is not the wit that you should be having if you like Belgian wit.
yeah. It does have some good malted flavors.
You're grasping at straws here.
It comes
Yeah.
again, I support local businesses. I support small Indian make in India businesses.
we support the good parts of the good making. If we're,
Yeah,
if
but
they're
have-
making shitty beer,
no,
we're tell them they're making
no,
shitty
I
beer.
agree. But I feel like we should make in India. We should support make in India. But
Absolutely.
we should be excellent in India.
Yes.
We should strive for excellence. It shouldn't just be made in India and then we copy some cheap Chinese product. It should be let's strive for Indian excellence.
अब मानो
Right?
पड़ा तीसरा beer पिया है बंदा।
Remember, I am not an alcoholic. I'm just doing this for you guys.
Cheers.
You don't need to hide your beer.
I'm not hiding the beer. I'm putting it there. It's very evident.
Fizzy. It's nice. It does have some funky flavors to it. I don't know why it's so funky.
It is actually very funky and not in a good way.
Yeah.
Not like the truffle way.
Yeah. It's also, again, way more better than a regular wit beer should be.
And it's
It
definitely
hurts you.
not as citrusy.
Yeah.
We agreed we wouldn't use that word, but
The Curacao orange or whatever they've used is not. It's not.
it's not curaçaoing.
It's not. It's not.
Yeah.
Maybe try Santara. Maybe that's better. Yeah.
That's a very weak burp. That's a little better.
There are some uncles who come and message.
What's wrong with uncles?
Listen to me. They come and message, hey bro, listen. They watch one review and be like, listen bro, I think you should be making your rating system from 1 to 10 instead of 1 to 100. And then instead of saying 77, you should be rating only in 0.5s. Bro, if I rate this 7.5, and if
We're not rating 7.5.
I'm not rating it 7.5.
Yeah.
I'm just saying in case I rate 7.5, and if I see another beer, which is better or worse, but it's not an 8, what the fuck should I rate it? I can't give it a 7.6 because you have made
Give it, you unpad.
I don't know what the fuck he's saying. I don't care.
You
I
drunk-ass
can't.
motherfucker.
It's like, either I can give it a 7 or an 8. But I don't want to give it a 7 or an 8. It's not as bad as a 7, nor is it as good as an 8. So I have to give it 7.3, 7.4. So I say 74 out of 100. My rating system makes perfect sense. It's the best rating system there is. All right, you guys should appreciate my rating system. Anyways,
This is like the people who say a basis point instead of a percent.
oh yeah, basis. Oh, yeah, bro. This is like
60 basis points. Just
like
say
why?
0.6%.
Yeah.
Like honestly, the thing is, if you're in finance, fine. If you want to do that shit, you're writing for like a normal person. Why say basis point? Just say आधा टका or 0.5%. Why is there 50
I
basis
know.
points?
I never get that. I don't understand why they have.
I mean, it's
invented
easy to
basis.
understand, but why the fuck?
But you have
would
to divide like
exactly.
Like you have to. If somebody says 50 basis points, I have to like, okay, now divided by 100. Oh, he means 0.5.
It's
correct?
0.5. Exactly.
Yeah.
Like the thing is, like you
but
know.
I don't want to do that. Just say 0.5. You retard.
Exactly. But you say 0.5%.
But the same way, my rating is out of 100, and 100 is a very easy standard to
Absolutely.
understand.
And there's
So
no
if
basis points.
If I
here.
give this a 68 out of 100, you understand it's a 68 out of 100, right?
There's no basis points involved.
There's no basic. There's no point. It's not 6.8 out of something. It's just very standard review. 68 out of 100, like your teachers used to give you in school. You know, it's like you are used to these.
Your teachers never given you 68. They've given you 20 at max.
My teachers have given. I was a straight A student.
Therefore, you're drinking alcohol for a living.
I have received literally a award from school for topping in like maths or science.
Haven't you studied in Sikkim Manipal University?
I studied in school and then I was an athlete and I represented India. All right. I represented India.
In what?
This amazing nation that I love in swimming. All right. And which is why I had to leave school and I had to be homeschooled so I could give more time to the craft of swimming so I could represent India. All right.
And how did that work out for you?
There are some things out of our control, all right? There are some things God wishes. I have a very rare disease, by the way, which you're laughing at.
If you're going to put it that way, then it's going to...
I mean, that's the only reason I gave up. I have a very rare disease.
You didn't give up. You were forced to give up.
Because of a very rare disease.
Exactly.
And
so
you're laughing at it.
I am supporting you. I'm supporting
You're laughing at the fact
no.
that I had to give up. I had to give up representing this country because of a very disease I had.
But you did represent this country.
You're a fucking Pakistani.
Fuck you. How am I Pakistani?
This guy is anti-national.
See, clearly I'm not anti-national because Pakistanis are not swimming right now. Because the Indus water...
they are swimming because they flooded Pakistan right now.
They did flood them, yes.
Them.
So maybe you should go to Pakistan then. Because you're such a swimmer. They're flooding. Go.
To what?
Swim.
The only thing I want to swim in is this Pakistani pussy.
Cut.
No, I
नहीं. Pakistani blood.
देश से ऊपर कुछ भी नहीं.
हाँ. Pakistani blood, not Pakistani pussy. Please. You can refrain yourself to Indian kitty cats.
देश से listen. I saw that comment on what Hania Amir. What was that girl's name? Hania Amir. Listen, I don't even follow.
Clearly you don't.
Yeah, I know. I don't. I think.
Of course you don't.
I think it's something. It's called Hania Amir or something like that. But basically, there was a comment saying, "Sorry, I have to unfollow you. देश से ऊपर कुछ भी नहीं." and I agree with that sentiment. Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that sentiment.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nothing over the country.
Country
I don't
first.
care how
Country first. Honestly, if this is Indian wheat, it would be 100 on 100. But it's Belgian wheat, hence it's a 50 on 100.
But there's Indian rice beers like People's Lager, which I've given a very good score.
Absolutely, People's Lager is amazing.
It's actually good.
Yeah, it's actually very amazing. Hence, this beer gets a 52 on 100. Because it's Belgian.
Maybe not 52. I'm going to give it slightly more. Let's give this 66 out of 100. I think 66 is a good score.
How does it feel to be wrong?
See, you can give it whatever you... Listen, there's nothing right or wrong, right? The entire point of this channel is that just enjoy beers and have fun.
Yeah.
So you might not like this, you might like this, you might love it. Whatever, it's fine, it's just beer. It's got good malted flavors. It's okay. Just some of those slightly higher bitterness level and it's too wheaty. That's it. Rolling Mills. What is it called? Something white noise. Yeah.
Something.
Rolling Mills white noise.
Clearly you're drunk.